Hello guys and welcome back to another episode here on Ark Survival Evolved. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to say and mention. So I thought about and I talked to a couple of people on my Discord, and what I think that we're going to come up with is that we're going to come up with the server that subscribers could play on with me. And I mean, it is in a small tribe server, so it's an official small tribe server. So let's just say, you're not going to be in the same tribe as me. But what I thought about is starting like a big alliance called a Biolazer alliance, or whatever alliance you want to call it, here on the server. So how it's going to work, and what I thought about how it's going to work, is that we're going to have people that are like big tribes that are subscribers of mine that live here. And they're going to basically, quote unquote, be policing the server. And what I mean by that is that nobody's allowed to raid on the server. If anybody comes and trolls, you just gotta say it in chat, and then people that are on the server are gonna come and try to help you. So it's gonna be kind of like a big community server, so everybody helps each other out. Nobody is allowed to raid each other on the server. If you're gonna raid, take it off server. Don't raid anybody in the server. And then what I thought about is that it's almost giving you guys a safe place to build, where like you're gonna build and nobody's gonna come raid you unless it's somebody who just happened to join on the server and is trolling on the server. And then there's not really a way to kind of stop that unless you're hiding or whatever it is. But you could just know that you're safe from building. You're safe building on the server, and nobody's gonna really come and attempt to raid you or anything like that. And what I thought about that, I kind of want to bring Ark back in the sense of like bring in the trading, bring in the regular talk, bring in the whole thing where you would join on the server and people would be like, oh, what's up, man? How's it going? And stuff like that. Kind of like controlling and having like a good community on the server. That doesn't go without saying you could still not PvP. You could PvP off server, like I said. If we catch you like raiding people on the server, then you're just gonna get raided yourself. And what I mean by that is that of course, like if I were to, like, if somebody's raiding somebody, it's like, hey, so and so was trying to raid me. That's why I want everybody who's gonna be on the server to be on the Discord. That's why you have screenshots, you have videos and stuff like that, and you just prove it on the Discord. Be like, so and so was raiding me, here's the pictures, and if you could prove it without a doubt that this person was doing that, then of course, we're just gonna have to go and raid that person. I wouldn't say wipe, but we would just kind of give them a taste of their own medicine and be like, you don't do this. And if they try it again a second time, then it's a no-no and they have to get out of the server. So we would have to wipe them, But I mean, that's the worst case scenario. Literally, other than that, I mean, I want everybody to have like a community going on. And that's why I wanted the Discord to be right there. So then it would have like a trading channel. So it could be something like, hey man, you know what I need? I need an RG with good carry weight. I'm like, hey, does anybody have a good carry weight RG? And be like, yeah, I have one. What do you want for it? I want 3000 GP, or like I want 2000 bullets or something like that. So that way the little guys could just farm 2000 bullets or any of that stuff and be like, hey man, here's the bullets, and be like, here's the RG, or here's that. That way, kind of like making it easier for people to build up, and not everybody has to struggle to tame, to get breeding lines, to all that stuff. And it would kind of like bring, I guess you could say, not really a black market on the server itself, but kind of like people could trade within the server, and then there's not really anybody that could like scam you, I guess you could say, because everybody is in the Discord. So if somebody scams anybody, everybody in the server itself are friendly, should be friendly. So if somebody scams somebody, then it's as easy as snapping your fingers. We'll go there and like we'll just raid him and stuff like that, or any of that stuff. Or we know next time, and we'll try our best to be like, hey man, this guy got scammed. It kind of sucks. Let's just try to help him out. Any of that stuff, So that's how I want to run the server. Now, of course, I am playing with a couple of loyal subscribers from my Discord. So that's kind of what I'm doing. If you want to join the tribe, of course, on 6-man, there's no such thing as make anything bigger than 6 people tribe. But at least you could be on the Discord and you guys could talk to me on the Discord as you're playing. I'm going to be on the Discord playing here, recording videos here. So, of course, you're going to be able to be like, hey, Bio, what's up? And then, we could talk and stuff like that. And if I'm saying, hey, man, I got to go record a video, so let me just pull back. But you could talk to me, and we'll be able to talk on our off time. You'll be able to say things, and on top of that, you'll be able to build on a server with me. We'll be able to be friends. And then if you want to go trolling, be like, hey man, I'm gonna go trolling, I could be like, Bio, do you want to come with me? And then I could go with you, or vice versa. If I'm gonna go trolling and I want to bring people, I could be like on the Discord, be like, hey man, I'm about to go trolling, who's down to go trolling with me? that type of stuff, you know. That way, like, there's no really a way to be like, oh, at this time and stuff like that, you know. We're in the same server, we're in the same Discord, so we'll be able to, it will be able to happen a lot better. Like, it'll be able to, like, more frequently, we'll be able to go on, like, I guess you could say, raids with subscribers and things like that. So with that said, that's kind of like the, I guess you could say, the foundation of what I want the server. Later on, of course, we're going to add more rules, and of course on the Discord is going to be all the rules that are on the server of any of those things. But that's more into detail. So if you want to get in this, of course you want to join the Discord. Now, how do you get on the server? Like I said, number one thing, you got to be on the Discord. And there was no really easy way of me making a decision on how I could kind of like address this on the, in the sense of like, how do I make it so like everybody's kind of protected on the server without people, haters coming in and wiping everybody? Because you know there's people already built on 6-man tribes. You know there's people that are going to try to come in here and mesh. There's going to be people that are going to try to come in and just do all sorts of things that they just find it funny. They'll think, oh, this is going to be hilarious, let's do this, and we'll get away with it. So the only thing that I could come down to, and then it would be the most logical thing, would be Patreons. So what do I mean by that? I know that some of you might be discouraged already, like, yeah, Patreons, I don't got money, I don't have like that. No. If you are, the lowest Patreons that I have is a $1 donation Patreon. Now, if you're a $1 donation Patreon, you could just message me on Patreon and be like, hey, so-and-so on the Patreon, this is me. I would be able to give you access or a title for you to have access to the Discord, I guess the Discord tab that is 6-man tribe, so you could join the chat, so you could talk, and also you will be able to join the chat so then you could actually talk to people that are on the server itself. And this is the best way that I could do it. Why? Because I feel like if somebody is donating money to the channel, that already tells me that this person is a loyal subscriber, and it's somebody that is here for the channel and is willing to put in work for the channel, you know. So I would think that my best way to reward them would be like being able for them to do everything that I just mentioned, like be able to get on the server, be able to build on, be able to go on raids with me and stuff like that. Now, for those of you that cannot afford the Patreon, that doesn't mean that I won't be able to go on raids with you in the future. That doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just means that it's, if you are a Patreon and you are on a Discord, and it would be more likely that I'm going to go on raids with you a lot quicker than those of you that are not. And I feel like it's only fair for those people that are giving an extra oomph, you know, like an extra support on the channel, to be rewarded as well. You know, you know that I tend to be a fair person with my subscribers. I've given away tames, I've given away full bases, I've given away all sorts of stuff on the channel. So I think that this is the fairest and most I guess best way I could say that I could make this. Because if I was thinking about it, it's like, if I just make it a subscriber, what tells me that somebody doesn't come in and be like, hey, what server it is? And then they're just going to come and wipe the server, like I said. While if it's a subscriber who's a Patreon, I know some of you be like, whoa, that person could just, like, you know, end their subscription and stuff like that. That is true, but I just feel like it's only $1 a month. Like, why would they do that? And if they really want to come in here and they want to, like, just start trolling and do stuff in the server, they're supporting the channel in a way by donating $1 a month. And on top of that, they're also, like, giving us content, I guess you could say, in a way. Not to mention the fact that it would be a big alliance on the server, so then it's going to be, like, one tribe against, like, a bunch of tribes going at them, you know. So it wouldn't work on their favor at all, you know. There's going to be a bunch of big dogs that are just going to be coming at them, and so on and so on. So if you want to join the server, I would just say become a $1 Patreon. Like I said, Patreon is going to be down in the description down below, as well as join the Discord. That way I could give you access to the Discord, give you the role of the 6-man role, and that way you could join and stuff like that. I will be on a tribe playing on the server, like I said. Unfortunately, I can't join everybody, and I thought about it, and I think that 6-man tribes, or small tribes, will be the better thing to do, because if we do official, like, it's just ×1 server, and then there's just gonna be like a tribe with like 80 people on it, and it's not gonna make it fun, because people are gonna be discouraged. People are gonna be like, I don't want to play here, you know, I just want to inside and get out of this place. Well, if you're in a server, you could just play with you and 3 of your buddies on the server, and you're playing with Biolazer on the server with Biolazer, I should say. You know, not that I'm saying that I'm the most popular guy around, but you'll be able to play with me. We'll be able to go out trolling. You'll probably feature on future videos because you're going to be out trolling with me. Not to mention the fact that you might even feature on a couple of videos. Like if we doing tradings and stuff like that, of course, I'm going to be recording on this server. So you're going to probably be like, oh yeah, that's me. I was there. I was trading with Bio that day and stuff like that, you know? So this is kind of like, I guess, my gift to the Patreons, in a way. But I mean, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. And this is me playing with the subscribers, or I guess loyal subscribers on the Patreon. Woo!